Have you ever dealt with someone who thrives on control, manipulates every situation, and makes everything about themselves? It's exhausting, isn't it? Narcissists have a way of pulling us into their orbit, feeding on our reactions and twisting reality until it feels like they hold all the power. But here's the truth, they're not as invincible as they seem. Today, I'm going to share 6 things that narcissists absolutely hate, 6 ways to shift the balance of power and protect your peace. And when you understand these, you'll see just how much strength you really hold. There's a power in silence that most people underestimate. And when you're dealing with a narcissist, silence becomes your greatest weapon. Narcissists lie for attention. It's the fuel they run on, the very thing that keeps their inflated sense of self alive. Every word you say, every look you give, every reaction, positive or negative, feeds their ego. They don't care if you're praising them or arguing with them, all they care about is that you're giving them energy. But when you stop, when you choose not to react, that's when their entire world begins to shake. Think of it like this: a narcissist is a performer, and you're their audience. Without an audience, there's no applause, no validation, no spotlight. And without the spotlight, they feel exposed. They feel empty. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, it's hard to ignore someone who's deliberately trying to provoke you. A narcissist knows exactly how to push your buttons. They'll say things that hurt, bring up old wounds, and manipulate situations to make you react. Because in their mind, a reaction means control. It means they're still running the show. But when you stay silent, when you refuse to engage, it throws them off balance. It's like taking the oxygen out of the room. They don't know what to do without your energy. At first, they'll push harder, trying every tactic they know to get you to respond. But over time, as you maintain your silence, they begin to feel powerless. This isn't just about ignoring their words, it's about reclaiming your peace. When you refuse to react, you're saying, I'm not going to let you dictate my emotions. I'm not going to let you steal my energy. And that, my friend, is where your power lies. But here's the catch: ignoring a narcissist doesn't mean they'll simply walk away. No, they'll escalate. They'll accuse you of being cruel, unfeeling, or immature. They'll try to guilt you into engaging again. But you have to stand firm. Silence isn't cruelty, it's survival. It's a way to protect yourself from their manipulation. And when you master the art of ignoring a narcissist, you'll see the cracks in their facade. They might act like they don't care, but deep down, it eats at them. They need attention like they need air. And when you take it away, they're forced to confront their own emptiness. Accountability. That's a word that makes every narcissist squirm. See, a narcissist's entire existence is built on avoiding responsibility. They'll twist facts, rewrite history, and blame everyone else for their mistakes just to avoid facing the truth. They see accountability as an attack on their carefully crafted image, and they'll fight tooth and nail to avoid it. When you hold a narcissist accountable, you're doing something they're not used to. You're standing firm, refusing to let them deflect or manipulate. You're saying, no, this is what you did. This is how it affected me. And this is where you need to take responsibility. That kind of clarity, it's like kryptonite to a narcissist. But let me tell you this, they're not going to accept it without a fight. They'll argue, they'll gaslight you, and they'll play the victim. They'll try to turn the tables, making you feel like you're the one in the wrong. They'll do anything to shift the focus off themselves, because to them, admitting fault is the ultimate weakness. You have to understand that accountability isn't about anger or revenge. It's about standing in your truth. It's about calmly holding up a mirror and saying, this is what happened in that mirror. It terrifies them. Narcissists spend their lives running from their own reflection, creating a fantasy where they're always right, always perfect. But when you hold them accountable, you shatter that fantasy. Don't be surprised if they try to charm their way out of it. Narcissists are master manipulators, and they know how to use charm to distract you. They'll laugh it off, make a joke, or even compliment you to steer the conversation away from their actions. But you've got to stay focused. Don't let them derail you. Keep bringing it back to the truth. And here's the thing, holding a narcissist accountable isn't just about them, it's about you. It's about standing up for yourself, for your boundaries, for your values. It's about refusing to let them manipulate you into thinking their bad behavior is your fault. It's about saying, I deserve respect, and I won't settle for anything less. Accountability forces a narcissist to confront something they've been avoiding their entire lives, the truth. And while they might hate you for it in the moment, that truth has a way of lingering. It stays with them, gnawing at the edges of their carefully constructed reality. By using these two powerful tools, ignoring their antics and holding them accountable, you begin to take back control, piece by piece. And the beauty of it, your strength doesn't come from trying to change them. It comes from changing how you respond. Because at the end of the day, the power isn't theirs, it's yours.